it up.
Yeah, go for it. Feels on. Set. Contact. Closed and off. Closed and off. Wide and off. Still on. Set. Contact.
Got a big flame up. Final 19, darling.
So whereabouts have you come from today though, Ruth?
Just from Chesterfield.
Okay, did you have an okay run down?
No, the reason I was late is because there was so much traffic in Ashbourne.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've never known it that busy.
Yeah. Strange.
I'm just so pleased it's actually happening this time though, because I've had to postpone it a few times.
Yeah, we've had probably the worst, well, it has been the worst year flying. Like, I've only done 6 days flying this month, and this is one of our better, should be one of the better months.
Good. I mean, I came on, it was Easter Friday, Good Friday,
Yeah.
and it was fine, but there was a crosswind, so you weren't flying.
Yeah, that's the only problem really with this. It's quite sensitive to wind.
Yeah, you saw somebody go up in something else, but not in the Tiger Moth.
Yeah.
So do you fly other things when you can't fly the Tiger Moth?
Yeah, well, I'm an airline pilot. It's my main job.
Oh yeah, of course you work for Monarch, don't you?
Yeah. But this is far more fun.
Oh, I bet. This is proper flying.
Yeah.
Well, when I was little, I always wanted to be a pilot in the RAF.
Oh, did you?
A fighter pilot, of course.
Yeah.
I used to read all the Biggles books and things when I was little.
Yeah.
But I soon realised that A, in those days they didn't take women, and B, they didn't take women that were blind as a bat without the glasses.
This is the worst combination you could have.
Absolutely. So. I used to go aircraft spotting a lot when I was younger.
Oh, whereabouts?
Well, I used to live in Macclesfield in Cheshire.
Okay.
So we used to go to what was then Ringway, which was only a small airport in those days.
Yeah.
Used to cycle down there and spend a lot of the summer aircraft spotting.
Yeah. It's a lot busier now, isn't it?
Yeah, we saw the first jumbo jet come in when they'd extended the runway.
Yeah.
And every now and again from, you used to see a Vulcan bomber.
Okay.
Amazing aircraft.
Yeah.
Where do you normally fly out of with Monarch?
It's Leeds or Manchester. I was at EasyJet beforehand, and I was down at Luton.
Right.
But I live up near Sheffield, so it's not really close to home for me. So I managed to get a transfer over. Right, so that parachutist has landed.
Yep.
He looks like he's clear of the runway. There's nobody else. Good to go. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that sun's coming out, which is nice. All we'll do is we'll climb out towards Ashbourne, and then when we've levelled off, you can take a tram if you want to.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, look at we go. Yeah, it certainly seems Darley Moor from a different angle.
Yeah.
We used to come to the road races quite often.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I've not actually been over to the track to have a look. It looks like good fun.
Well, I used to ride a motorbike.
Okay.
For many years, and
Yeah.
we used to love to come and watch the cycle race, motorbike racing.
Yeah. What did you used to ride?
BMW, 1000 cc.
Yeah. Nice beefy one then.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, obviously I didn't take the test on that, but
Yeah.
that's what I rode for many years.
I had one when I was 17, and I bought a brand new Honda CBR 125R.
Oh yeah.
And saved up all my money for it, and I got knocked off twice within 4 months, and it just took me off completely. But I would love to go back to it.
Well, I'd love to get back into it, but I've had sciatica, and I can't physically get my leg onto the bike.
Oh, okay.
So I can't even ride pillion anymore.
Oh, dude.
My husband's still got a bike.
Yeah. He rides quite a lot.
Well, when he can, he had heart op last year,
Okay.
so he didn't do any riding last year, obviously.
Yeah.
But he does when he can. He's got a group of friends that he used to ride with at work,
Yeah.
and they tend to go to Europe, do trips.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at down there on the left? Is that Matlock?
This is all Ashbourne.
Oh, that's actually. Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Everything looks so different from up here.
Yeah, perspective completely changes.
I remember taking Mick up in a balloon flight.
Yeah.
For his 40th, and you're passing over places you know really well, but it looks incredibly different.
Yeah.
Oh,
see, I'm okay up here. When I'm on the road, I get lost.
Yeah, of course, you're used to seeing it. There's Carlington, of course.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All it is, we'll just pop round the other side of Ashbourne, and once we've leveled off, you can take it. Right, whenever you're ready, you have control.
Right, I have control.
Yeah, just get a feel for it. Good. You just go a little bit left with the stick, that'll level us off a bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's very small movements, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's very minute. So whenever you're ready, if you want to have a go at, we'll do a turn to the right to start. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Getting the odd knock of wind. And it's got to roll the wings level about now. That's nice. Put the stick forward just slightly, just a little bit nose high.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Now, whenever you're ready, we'll have one to the left. Very nice. Yeah, I have control.
Right.
I have control.
You've got control.
Thanks.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, fine. I remember when I was in the Cessna, I had to make sure I didn't let the nose go in the wrong way, you know, it's...
Yeah. It's a bit more, with flying lead, you tend to do everything by looking outside.
Yes.
With the Cessna, your eyes tend to get naturally drawn into all the gauges that you've got right in front of you.
In a way, the control stick, it reminds you of in a car, because you're not actually moving your hands very much when you're controlling the car.
No.
Not like on the old films where they show them going from side to side.
Yeah. It's amazing what power steering does nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, it's such a brilliant day.
Lovely.
How many flights have you got to do today then?
It's usually about 15.
Uh-huh.
Thereabouts, varying lengths. Yesterday was quite a long day, so I did quite a lot of dam busters, and each dam buster is about an hour, so I did about 5.5 hours.
Right.
Which in a Cessna is quite easy, but in one of these it's a little bit tiring.
Yeah, I can imagine it would get that way.
Looks like they're launching the paraglider on the runway there.
Yes, I'm just noticing that.
There's no parachutist, which is good. Whereabouts did you fly the Cessna?
It was at the place where you used to be based.
Oh, Netherthorpe.
Yeah, Netherthorpe, that's the one.
It's a nice little airfield.
Sorry?
It's a lovely little airfield.
How come you moved to Darley more?
Well, it's a lot of politics there, unfortunately. Like, you've got the Aero Club, which is the main one. You've got the other flying school, and then Me and Will, I used to be the chief instructor at the Aero Club, and Will, I met him, and he brought the business there, but a lot of people didn't like him because he was getting more successful than the Aero Club.
Right.
So they just started making life difficult for him and just forced him off, basically.
You know, we're doing it just 6.5, 6 knots. What does that equate to in mph?
That's about 60 knots, and I'll give you about 70 mile an hour.
60, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that really gets to you in a small plane. Is the speeds are so incredibly low.
Yeah.
Or they seem to be.
Well, like on landing in a jet, you're typically doing about 140 knots.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
160, 170 mile an hour. As this, it'll be down to about 50.
And it's that feeling when you're banking that you're going so slowly you
Yeah.
fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
It's weird. I can see why you can't fly when there's a crosswind.
Oh yeah, it is tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, these originally back during the wartime, they used to fly on the old airfields, which tended to be just big square or type shape, so you could stick it into wind.
Yeah.
Regardless, whereas now you're kind of confined to a set runway. They don't deal with crosswinds very well. So anything more than about 10 knots across, it becomes quite hard work.
I suppose, during wartime, they'd have to fly no matter what, really.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, that was absolutely amazing.
Good, glad you enjoyed it.
Brilliant, yeah. At least my husband's photographing the right plane this time. There were a few Cessnas when I had the flying lessons, and he was busy photographing the wrong one. And then when it landed, a big fat bloke got out.
Steve's on his way over. He'll give you a
Okay,
handout.
I was
I was going to swing it around and point it. I thought, hang on, deja vu.